cool, it's fast, and we're burning rubber. I suspect an issue with the drivetrain.
We're transplanting the joints along with the grease.
We like recoil.
Yes, yes.
Look at what television is like.
We have a bigger screen to watch my failure.
Because he's a big idiot.
Łukasz Daszyński.
Greetings from Silesia, from Katowice, specifically Motorsport Airport, that's right. Listen, we're setting up our stuff. There's a little time lapse over there, so right after the greeting, we're jumping straight to the time lapse. I couldn't turn on the camera during the first training session due to many things happening simultaneously. It's cool, it's fast. I partially installed steering limiters because with a big turn, my steering wheel was getting stuck, but I overdid it a bit. So now the guys are going to fix it. And there's a new powerful, really powerful, thick one for the gate. Kamil Matejko, hey, and Kajetan Rutinovsky.
Good morning, good morning.
I have 2 spotters and a third one too, so I couldn't have any more of them. I'm going now to do a side job to spot for Magda and Darek, a bit for Kickstarter, and then we come back and burn some pairs. The training sessions are complete. I enjoyed the second one. I invited Nasser and Kuba to come over to me, but unfortunately, I think something is breaking in the drivetrain. Grzegorz Konopaki will check the logs in a moment. We went and checked if the drivetrain is working.
You broke it. Probably the drivetrain. The engine looks fine, but we'll check what happened there in a moment.
Exactly. We're putting the car back on jack stands because I've noticed increasing vibrations since the end of the second practice. So, as usual, there are adventures.
Did you check the bolts on that new part?
Go.
Yes, Alan checked everything.
Go to him. Lighter.
All right, gentlemen, we're replacing the half shaft, and let's hope that's what it is. Because if it's the winters, we're in trouble. Oh God, it's always nerves, always nerves, nerves, nerves. But thanks, Jaracek, for dropping by. Thanks, Chris, whoever's watching. But listen, now we can time ourselves to see if we can change the half shaft in 10 minutes, if we get that 10-minute repair window.
It looks similar, I'll tell you that.
Do you have it somewhere on top, or do you have to? The point is, you know, just in case, to know who to borrow from, or if anyone even has such a half shaft, because we already have the last one. Now we know. This is a different one. The inner joint is the same. The outer one is different.
This one is longer.
And this one is short, you know?
Hey, I think we have it. I took the long ones, so we can swap the joint. We have the long ones. I took the long ones, so for that one, now we're pulling it out. You know, just in case, so we have some spare parts. Half the van is full of parts. It's a disaster.
Many hours later.
My dear friends, we finally have the culprit many hours later. We finally found it and replaced other worn-out parts that could have broken. See you tomorrow. I'm greeting you for the first time on Saturday, having already completed my initial training sessions. You probably just saw it yourselves. I had a crash with Nazer. He hit me, causing me to miss a significant portion of the training. So I also messed up the car setup and the tires a bit for the qualifications. In the first run, we'll do more of a familiarization lap, and in the second one, we'll try to really push it. The car is warming up now. The guys replaced everything that needed to be replaced, and we're heading out for the first qualifying run.
Łukasz Stasiemski wins with 95.5 points. Matt Andreasen takes second with 95, followed by Greg Murillo with 95, Kuba Przegoński and Kevin Rubeltai for fourth, both scoring 93 points.
And as usual, we're checking the whole car, and there's a slight problem because unfortunately the car hiccuped and lost power for a second during the run-up. So I have to go to Grzesiek Konopaki and see if he checked the logs and find out what happened. Ha! Hey, it's Sunday. Listen, I just want to show you the view from the window to keep the tradition going. This is what it looks like. The track is almost right behind the fence. Here, Mikko just came to pick me up, my little taxi, and we're heading to the track. We have 1 hour of practice. I'm going with Marek Watawovic. Now, completely different settings, and let's hope the drivetrain holds up because we're adding a lot of traction. See you after the first practice. What's going on here? Hello?
We're transplanting joints together with grease.
So that there won't be a transplant rejection. So that there won't be a rejection. Yes, we only have one spare half shaft. What does Park Machine even look like? Listen. Here we have the start. It stretches to the end. There are many teams. In my group, there are over 50 competitors. Hey!
Hey!
Professor Vegord's ready for action.
You came to record me congratulating you.
I already did yesterday. I congratulated.
That's Scootle was. Here, homeless, but you have to respect everyone. Hello.
Look, I'm greeting you with my right hand. That's a sign of respect.
I'm reaching out to you. Oh.
You deserved it. Yeah, you deserved it. Beautiful ride, Łukasz, really.
Look what the television is like.
We have a bigger screen to watch my failure. I'll tell you, they even showed your run as, you know, an example of how to ride this route.
They also showed ours as an example of how to ride.
Support in the team is the most important thing.
He was riding in practice, but because he's a total idiot, that... I said that if he doesn't win the qualifiers, then I don't believe in drifting, and of course...
Stop believing in drifting.
What place are you in the qualifiers?
Listen, we're flipping the tables and Kister is in the lead.
He's not last, he's second to last.
Your protege is last.
Yes, your protege is last.
2 of your proteges!
But listen, the last will be first.
Hey, and the first will be last?
You said it wrong.
That's impossible because there are already too many qualification points. It would drive more than one person crazy. So...
To win in the pro class, in Drift League Olympia or Sosa Polski, where these are European Championships qualifications, it's really damn... I don't like you, but I respect you.
That's an ungrateful bitch. Alright. We're warming up the car. I'm going to spot for Magda and Darek, and there will be the first training sessions, so I invite you to check out some cool shots. right, my friends, we managed to win, but unfortunately something's going on with the drivetrain. Again, in first gear, it rattles when I try to start under heavier load, so I don't know if I should even start. Maybe try from second gear, I don't know. Maybe shorten the gear ratio, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Awesome. Listen, I feel like a fish in water. Unfortunately, it rattles like that, thanks to Kuba Kroll's team, who also came over and checked, and it's 99% a cracked shaft in the gearbox. When I start, there's this rattling and shaking, so it could just snap at any moment. We're in the top 4. I'd like to win one more battle to get a trophy, and then whatever happens, happens. But I'm really happy with that chase. And now I'll be watching to see who I'll be up against in the top 4 fight for the final.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much, and see you in the next episode.
we have?
For the next round, next to the cam, should we write the professor?
I don't know that. What emotions, my friends. It's incredible what's happening here. It still hasn't sunk in for me. What a season this is, really. Kieters, first place in qualifying, first place in the competition. Torun, first place in qualifying, first place in the competition. Swampchin, third place in qualifying. I dropped out in the top 16 because of a car breakdown. Katowice, first place in qualifying, first place in the competition. Thank you to you and my viewers who have been here from the very beginning, because this has already been an adventure for over 2 years and we keep getting stronger because you are here. I also have partners thanks to whom I can keep racing. So big thanks and see you in the next video. AU.